Hello folks, and welcome back to Hardspace Shipbreaker. Let's go ahead and start up our shift. Got a brand new ship to do. Hal's probably got another message for us. The Pluto was dead simple. Love doing it. That was easy. We're probably not going to get a very easy one this time here. Well, class 1 reactor, thruster class. This might fall apart just as easily as the other one. What I think I'd like to do is get more levels here though, because we definitely need more points and more MP. So let's see what we can do. I want a level 9. It's a ghost ship. We could do it. We just need to take off the AI, but we could totally do that. It's a Quasar Thruster. I'm not wild about it. That's another ghost ship. And that's it for hazard levels. Okay. So we could do this one. Class 2 reactor, a little scary. Thruster class 2 shouldn't be bad, but that gives us 9 hazard levels to work with and plenty of LT and MP. Repair kit's all the way at the end, unfortunately, but that's just how it goes. Yeah, let's go ahead and burn an AI. What the hell? Class 2 reactor is going to be a little annoying. And the AI is going to be annoying, but I think that's okay. Well, we could do this, but it doesn't have enough... Yeah, it doesn't have enough stages. If we get something else with more stages, that'd be great. There's 7 stages here. 9 stages here, which actually seems really promising. Now this one has 9 stages, and we have to deal with an AI. Okay, let's do this one then. It'll be industrial, whatever. Class 2 reactor has a coolant system. No backup power system, though, apparently. And I don't know what that symbol means. I mean, that could just be reactor. That could just be radiation hazard. Yeah, 9 stages here. This might be safer than dealing with the AI. Which, the AI might actually just blow up the reactor if it thinks it's in danger. So, yeah, let's do this. Oh, it's level 8, though. Yeah, we don't have a level 9 that has enough stage. Oh, well, no, this one. Well, class 2 reactor again, but this one's actually fairly simple, right? We just detach those first, drop them all in. This was actually fairly straightforward. It takes us 2 shifts to do, but that's okay. Yeah, what the hell? Go and do it. Is Link's an acronym? No. Okay then. Alright, spy some tethers.
There's my team. Hope you're all rested and ready. Let's push our output even higher today. Identify, quantify, solidify. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Where do you even come up with this stuff?
Kaido. Seeing some real progress with you, bud.
Thanks.
You too, 52. Nice work out there. Now, Kirazan, for someone who's been at this for so long, I expect more from you.
Oh, you do, huh? Why don't you come on down and give me some pointers in person?
How about you can the attitude and do your job? Come again?
Nothing, sir.
Oh, he didn't take the bait. That's too bad. You know, accidents happen all the time. You know, people need new clones. Well, the thing is, how much do you think his clone is backed up? That's a question. I mean, maybe? I mean, he doesn't do... He said he was doing processing work. It would seem like he would still be clones. Like, that would still be necessary.
Salvage deposit secured.
But I guess we don't actually know that, do we? Like, the processors might not need the backups. I don't know how that works exactly. It would seem like you would still need them. I don't know. If you don't face towards the explosive, I can just get along the side here. Maybe down. Down might be good. Okay, down worked.
Salvage accepted.
Fuel tanks are dead
Credit
simple. We just need
applied.
to do it properly. Yes, back them up off of that. And then drop into the barge. Same thing over here. Nice and easy. I did aim a little bit over there towards the explosive, but we made it work. The Bell, no, the Bell Maru. Okay, so I know what a bell is. What's a maru? Like, there's that ship in... Oh, what was the name of that show? Andromeda.
Secured.
Right.
Credits deposited.
Yeah, there's a ship in Andromeda called the... I mean, they kept on calling it just the Maru for short. I don't actually remember its full name. Maru's a really popular ship title for some reason. I have no idea what a Maru is. Is it an animal, mineral, or vegetable? No clue.
Salvage secured.
Right,
Account
dump you
credit
in
applied.
that way. And then this one up here. Yeah, see, the trouble is... Like, the memories seem to be backed up all the time, so there's probably, like, a chip in the clone's head, right? It keeps, like, the memories updated wirelessly. So even if Hal was to have, like, a horrible accident on site, it seems like he would know immediately. Like, murder isn't really the option,
Applying credit to account.
right? It doesn't actually solve anything. To be fair, that's probably true even when you don't have a backup clone of yourself. Murder probably still doesn't solve anything. I'm trying to think of, like, an example. Well, like, you know, like, there's some people who, for some reason, think that they want to kill, like, a senator or something. Well, that's not actually going to help. Like, if you think the senator's
Salvage
corrupt,
secured. Applying
killing the
credit.
corrupt senator won't actually solve the problem. Like, you have to fix the systemic solution, which is admittedly a lot harder. Which is why it's always tempting to go for the easy solution, right? But the easy solution isn't actually a solution. Like, you say, oh yeah, we just need to murder him. Well, that's fine, except the systemic problems don't get solved that way. The thing that made them corrupt still needs to be fixed, otherwise it'll just corrupt the next guy. Whereas if you make it harder for them to be corrupted by, you know, fixing the system, then that'll actually solve the problem.
Salvage deposit registered.
Of course, it's a lot harder to do that. Easy to say, very, very hard to do.
Obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
These fuel pods are worth a lot. As long as we don't accidentally blow one up, we should be fine. Alright, you push aside. That should have been more centered. That's okay. There we go. Perfect. There we go. And last... Oh no, there's still one above me, huh?
Transferring credit.
There's still one more. Okay, so the fuel pods are just nice and easy, which is great, but we still need to actually separate the thruster and see where the reactor is, not to mention depressurize as necessary. There's still a lot of things we need to do here. Okay, last one.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credit transferred.
This one's only a little tricky because it's on top. Face away. Maybe that way? There we go. Alright. You push up. How are we gonna do this? I'm gonna, like, pull you over a little bit. I guess that's what the jacks are for, right? Pull it over towards the jack.
Salvage deposit secured.
I'll go nice and slow, and then be able to push it in. Okay, so the thrusters have got to be on the back. That looks like a trap. There's probably a reactor in the back also. Let's see what happens.
Airlock depressurized.
With any luck, the actual regulator is fine. But that's hardly ever been our experience. Let's see what happens.
Airlock pressurizing.
Okay, so we've got the ECU here. We've got the reactor here. And in back of this somewhere, gotta be the thruster, right? Okay, here it is. Okay, so we detach the thruster first. Okay, did not depressurize anything, but I wasn't really expecting it to. There's gotta be... Where's my headlamp? There we go. There's gotta be a regulator in here. Ah, there it is. It's not even broken. Fantastic. Okay, that'll make it nice and easy.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Okay, great. Open the space. That makes it dead simple.
Airlock.
So we can pull the thruster out any time. The reactor's going to be a little tricky, but we'll figure it out. Okay, Okay, what about over on the other side? So we can detach the, yeah, get that down to the barge. There you go. Okay, hopefully this will be nice and simple. Ideally, all the regulators are just, you know, available. That would be great. We'll make this easy.
Airlock depressurizing.
I suppose a good safety tip for airlocks in real life is probably never stand directly in front of them. If you're on the inside,
Pressurizing.
you don't want to get sucked out.
Salvage deposit
And if you're on the
confirmed.
outside,
Applying credit.
you don't want to get blown out, right? So probably safer never to actually stand in front of them. Ah, crap. Well, it pulled the air out of this immediate area, which is fine. But that means that
Airlock
the
depressurizing.
yeah, it means that area in front is probably not depressurized. Well, yeah, the front area is not depressurized, so how's that going to work? We depressurize it from this side over here. Like, the door here is probably available to cut, so we cut this. We can get inside, and that'll depressurize this for sure. Actually, can't I cut this from here? There was a cut point in... Oh, maybe it must be inside. We're not getting inside now. Now we're pressurizing everything. Let's see if there's a better way to do it from maybe the front. Nope. No good ways to do this. No, the actual cockpit side is... I mean, the cockpit's actually this side thing over here. Alright, let's see what happens when we cut this free. I might need to stand up a little bit over here just to be out of the way. Because it might actually blow out here. Yep, there it goes. That's okay, though. We can tether it together. It won't go far. Okay, that wasn't actually too bad. Did pop the regulator, but we kind of expected that. Oh, it turned into scrap, though. That's too bad. Alright, away you go. That way. Okay, so inside here...
Material accepted.
Should be a bunch of good things. Okay, that's the opening I was expecting there. So we can just open that up. Which I suppose means that the tether I have here that was putting it together will not be good there anymore. The whole thing goes to the furnace. Now, see, last episode I was having a trouble with the tether not going that far, but this one totally worked. So I have no idea why that would be true. Very strange. Okay, but it worked. That's fine. We probably should separate out the walls then. Though really, I suppose all we need to do is pull this into the barge, because the rest of this goes to the processor, right? I suppose the poster might be an issue, but only a very minor one. We don't really need those posters anymore. Like, I've already pulled them out. I have those. And I think we've actually, like, hung one up on a wall and everything, so I don't think we need them now. But if they all go... If only the front part goes into the furnace, then everything else... Let's see. Processor...
Salvage secured.
Yeah, just some barge pieces, but that's about it. It's funny that the wall terminal there was the regulator, but no. Light, because I don't want to forget about the lights.
Credits transferred.
Yeah, there's no reason to separate these out, right? We should verify, but I'm pretty sure it's all processor pieces. Processor... Of course, the door controls go into the barge.
Applying credit to account. Salvage goal reached.
That might be it.
Rewards assigned.
There's that. Oh, that does go to the barge. There's actually a reason to take the posters out. Okay. The barge they go then. Anything underneath? Oh yeah, what do you know? Heat sink. Might as well pick that up. Okay, but yeah, it looks like the entire thing goes in the processor. So, can we just dump the entire thing in? Let's find out. But it looks like the entire part goes in, like even the top side. Yeah, all of it. Okay, that's easy. Let's see if that actually... Oh, there's another airlock up here. Let's see if it depressurized everything. It should have. I don't think there's another compartment, but we'll see.
Airlock depressurizing.
Oh, crap. No, there's another compartment for sure. Yeah, the airlock depressurized. So... that means this must still be pressurized, right? Let's hold on to the wall just in case. I'm gonna pull this just in... Okay.
Airlock pressurizing.
So there should be another regulator in here. What do we got? Well, not in here, obviously. Okay, that's the open space one. So... oh, this goes into the... Yeah, this goes out in open space. Okay. So then we want one... Sorry, that broke. Okay, so that's the only one over there. So let's open this one up, because why not? That's fine. And that should have emptied out everything then. I mean, it should have already emptied out because... Okay, no, you were open. You were fucking open. Don't even... Shoot, it broke. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. This one should also work though. This one works. Okay, that'll get me on the inside. Might as well take the rod. What the hell? This thing actually broken? Yeah, it looks like I broke it. Okay. But this gets me on the inside here, so now I can pop this open. And start disconnecting these pieces. Because this is actually the superstructure that like makes the rings and everything, so we need to get rid of these. I was really hoping there'd be a good way we could rebel against Hal. I don't know what that would be necessarily. There's got to be something we can do. Maybe if we end the shift... Like, it does seem to progress by shifts, but it kind of also seems to progress by, like, just story beats, so... ending the shift in and of itself might not be enough. We might need to do the shifts properly in order to progress the story. Well, more practice on these isn't a terrible thing. We're gonna need demo charges, aren't we? Oh, yeah. Okay, I can separate some of these. But for these big pieces here, I'm definitely going to need demo charges. He's going to the barge, right? Yeah, okay.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Might as well go ahead and dump these as well. 'Cause I'm going to need to separate all these pieces out. There's lights in here too, so we just got to be careful of that. Oh, this ring just comes out, though. Is there a light in here? I don't see one. Oh, the ring would come out, except for the fact that, you know, part of it goes to the barge, and part of it goes to the processor. So it's not as easy as all that. You're gone, and then you're gone. Okay, let's go ahead and demo charge here. Right there's fine. I think we have another one. I thought there was a side one. No? This top? Looks like it might just be top. Okay, that'll be easy. So right there. And then just below those two. See what we got. That should just separate. So now you go into the barge. It's big, but it worked out. Looks like it took some of the health, but not too much of it. So barge. Okay. Let's pull you over to, I guess, over here. Just because we need like a clear shot to the barge, and there's not really one available. That goes to the processor. And once that goes all the way down, let's see. I can pull you out, right? Yeah. You come out, go through here. As soon as you're clear of the ring, into the processor you go. This should be doable by the same way, right? Like, pull you up. Up from my perspective, anyway. And you go into the processor.
Secured. Applying credit. Valuable object accepted for
As
processing.
soon as that dumps into the processor, we'll end the tether. In about 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, the bounces, though. Thank goodness for the tether. Without the tether, those bounces would have been devastating. There we go. That worked. Okay. And you go into the barge. How's this gonna work? Thing's 5,000 kilograms, but my grapple has a limit for 8,000. So this should be doable. I should be able to pull this myself. Kind of working. Yeah, it's gonna run into the ring. I think that's fine. Pull it in the barge, see what happens. It'll probably knock some stuff around, but that's okay. The ship's has much more mass than that, so this should be doable. If it knocks some stuff loose, that'd be okay too. Actually seems to have rotated perfectly there. Couldn't have gone better if I had planned it myself. Okay, you can come out. I'm gonna pull you through the ring, basically. And then somehow drag you up. You're only 2,000 kilograms, so this should be fairly straightforward. Normally I'd pull you up to the jack, but I don't think we actually need to do that. As long as you're up here enough. Like so. And into the processor you go. And this thing looks like it goes in the processor too. What am I missing? Needs to be pulled towards here a little bit. Yeah, again, since we upgraded the grapple fully, this is actually very simple. Oops. I bonk against the jack. Okay, maybe I can pull you to the other processor, since it seems to be kind of going in that direction anyway.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
You go that way. I can grab that, because we upgraded our distance. Pull that into the barge. Because I might not be able to open the airlock, but we'll see how that goes.
Salvage deposit registered.
Okay.
Account credited.
Oh, we're gonna have fuses to pull too. Okay, that's fine. What we got here? We got lights. A bunch of pieces. Oh, you know what? Once we pop the airlock there, that shouldn't actually be an issue. We'll be able to do this very easily. One more here.
Salvage secured.
Okay, let's go and pull the lights while I'm thinking about it. Otherwise I'm going to forget. That'd be very sad. Over here, down that way. Let's throw more lights. Throw more lights? Not for this section, as far as I can tell. Alright, so you need to pull over this way. Oh, it's a bigger section than I thought. Yeah, but once it's separated, that should make it easier.
Object accepted for processing.
Didn't actually separate. Pull towards the hub there.
Salvage accepted. Credit
There we
applied.
go. Just one more check for lights, just to be on the safe side. Okay, we're good. Tether. And then you go for the processor. It's lazier sometimes to grab from this direction. Oh, that's another separate piece.
Salvage
I must have
registered.
detached that.
Transferring credit.
There we go. That should be okay though, because when it pulls over,
Salvage
though it does have
deposit
another piece
confirmed.
looks like it's connected
Applying
to.
credit.
Do I care? I'll go with the processor. I don't need to separate everything. Pull it all in. It's kind of junction off there. Okay, then we go pull that way. Yeah, the tether died just in time, but we did it. We're fine. Okay. We're gonna need to separate out the airlock. Let's make sure. Looks like we already grabbed the panel, so that's great. This airlock's already exposed to space, so it should not suddenly decompress. Go ahead and grab the easy ones first. And then the joint pockets. Oops. Okay. Never mind. Totally did.
Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
Okay. Well, that's okay. I mean, I had to go that direction anyway. So whatever way you want to do it is fine. As long as it works. Tether might actually be able to stuck there. If I pull you over there, and then you go that way, that should work out just fine. You didn't actually move, huh? Okay, that's fine. What we upgraded the push for. Okay, so there are the...
Salvage deposit secured.
That's the circuits we need. There's probably one over on the other side, right? Yep, right there. Okay. But it looks like the airlock here is fine, which we would expect.
Salvage secured.
Because that's the one that leads out into the open. Let's see. Whoops, I'll grab you. There you go.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
One more push
Processing object.
there.
Applying credit to account.
I think we just want to separate this area here. That one there, and then one more maybe? Yeah, right there. I see it. Actually, there should be one more on the other side here. Oh, not to mention the airlock. That's a separate story. Oh, there's a radiation filter in the way. I might be able to hit it there. Hard to tell exactly what I hit, but I think it worked. Okay, we'll see if this airlock's actually open to space or not. Though everything else should be. One last thing, and we'll find out. It's why you don't stand in front of an airlock. You don't want to get blasted, right? Can't see this one too. How does that work? You can't possibly expect me to believe that all the airlocks are pressurized. That's crazy talk. It's nonsense. Absolute bloody nonsense. Alright, you should be able to make it to the barge just fine. And then let's make sure there's no door console here. Nope. Okay, so processor you go.
Applying credit.
Okay, what about this piece here? Should just come right off. It looks like it wants to. Alright, then away you go.
Credits transferred.
Oh, it's poking out of the airlock. Alright, grab you. Come on. Come on. Okay, let's pull these fuses. It's a little buried, but I think we can totally do it.
Confirmed. Applying credit.
Here. Just have to listen for it. There you go. Easy. Easy for that one. The other ones are going to move a little faster. I guess this is one of the hazards we need to worry about.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Perfect. No worries. Oops. Grabbed. And then the last one. There you go.
Warning. Low oxygen reserves.
Yeah. Low oxygen, no big deal. Pull this first. Pull towards the barge, and then go get ourselves some oxygen. That's pretty good. We've got basically 4 levels of salvage there.
Welcome to Venditron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I've been using tethers like mad, but that's okay. Alright, Anything inside here? I mean, I guess we should grab the lights, right? Not saying we're going to be able to make it 100%. Like, the doors are still going to be an issue. We're still going to burn the doors. There's really... It's just not worth it to grab them, I think. Everything else, though, I think we should be able to grab. We have the ladder, the console here. There'll be a lot of consoles inside this room, I bet.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Down here, grab you. But if we can just gradually move through here and get this stuff away from the hab, I think it'll make our lives a little bit easier.
Salvage deposit secured.
Nothing else in this room.
Awarded.
Love to just split this room out, but I don't think that's a thing. That's not scrapped, surprisingly. Really expecting that to be scrapped. Down you go. There's one more console. There we go. I think that's it.
Secured. Account
Let's verify. Let's see. Shouldn't be one on this side, right? Because this was an airlock. Correct. Shouldn't be one on this side, just the same reason. Correct. I think we're good. Alright, so in here should be one on this door, right? Yeah, there it is. Alright. Barge. Yeah, see, I'm gonna need to be able to pull this away. How am I gonna do this? Well, the door opens over here.
Account credited.
So if I pull the airlock out, that should be fine. Now the real trick is, there's some piping here. We already dumped the thruster, right? The trouble is we haven't dumped the reactor yet. Let's dump the reactor. We shouldn't need to grab the coolant system. We should be able to dump the reactor here. And that should solve a couple of problems. Let's go and burn this. What the hell? Okay, that antenna goes in the barge. Okay, the amplifier also goes in the barge. We need a level 2 cup for that. With the explosives we need to do, I really prefer if we grab the reactor first. You go into the processor. You should just come out. Yeah, you're already detached. Great. A little bumpy ride for you, but it worked. Oh, the frame. No, don't. Oh, I didn't grab it in time. God damn it. Thruster cap got burned. That's unfortunate. Okay, so the reactor's just over here.
Credits deposited.
How am I gonna get this thing out? Well, the easiest thing to do would burn these away, right? Would that work? They actually attach to the outside? Come on, I should be lined up here. Where the hell's the exit? There we go. Yeah, they're totally attached to the outside. Much as I would love to just separate this out, well, I might still be able to do it. Those are far enough away. The demo charges shouldn't... Yeah, they shouldn't actually impact anything here. I think we can go and separate these out. I think we might be able to get a nice clean shot at the reactor. I think it'll be different than the last time we did this. Okay, we just need the 2. The other one. There you go. Yep. And then down here, the same thing. Yeah, there's a lot of nonsense in here. I suppose I should go ahead and cut the amplifier off, too. What the hell, we got the demo charges out? Why not? That should be it, unless there's one up above. Oh, there's totally one up above. Alright. Sure, why not? There you go. Alright. Fire on the hole. Okay. No sign of any trouble with the reactor thusly, so it looks like we're good. All that goes on the barge, so just all go into the barge. We need to separate you. Okay. You should be all one piece, so you go into the barge. And then this part, if I pull it from this direction, it might not even impact the ship. We'll see how this goes. Oh, it's totally gonna hit. Yep, it's gonna bounce a little bit, but that's okay.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Alright, so if I go ahead and get out of the way by going inside, we'll go ahead and start cutting away inside here. So if I cut, say, here, there'll be a bigger piece. But the benefit to that is that I shouldn't need to detach everything. And I'll still need to pull the lights off, but this part should all come apart. Let me go ahead and see if I can pull this out. I'll pull it towards the berth, maybe?
Credit applied.
Let's see what happens. Survey says... yeah, totally working. Totally working. Great, didn't I still have some lights in here? I did.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Might just be the 2. Weird it's only on one side. But okay. Alright, stop. Make sure that still goes down to the barge. You need to go to the processor. It's a long trip for you, but there you go. You go in the furnace, so there you go. I don't know why you're stopped there, but I'll move you over. You go towards that, so you'll be pulled into the processor eventually. Yeah, there you go.
Salvage registered.
With the Jackson 4, try to make your life just a little bit easier. Okay, full stop. Barge, there we go. Barge accepted it, great.
Salvage deposited.
And you should be able to go in the processor with no issues. Come out. Oh, I didn't even detach that yet. That's what's going on there. Okay. Got the light really quick. Maybe another light over on this side. There you go.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay, separate you out. Though, do I need to do that? How big is this thing? Pretty big. 5,000. We're limited to 8,000 on the tethers, I think, right? It's the same as the grapple. So I don't think we'll be able to keep these. Well, we could try it.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
We can try this and see how it goes. It's pretty big, but it all goes in the processor. Is there a larger ring around this thing? There is this ring, but I think it's separated anyway. Yeah, I pull you towards me, or towards the berth, either way. Okay, I mean, you pulled you... Oh no, this is connected to this. This thing's in the way here. Well, it all goes to the processor as a thing, right? Yeah, I shouldn't need to separate these out. Alright, let me see if that works. I'm gonna try pulling things that's connected. Let me try disconnecting somewhere around here. I mean, it might be this. And then this here. I'm gonna go ahead and kill the other one too, but I think they're separate rings entirely, but we'll find out. Okay, if I do that, then this entire big, huge thing should come out. Of course, we gotta pull it around the reactor, so what we're gonna do is tie you to the berth, kind of there, tie you to the berth down here. That should come out fairly evenly. Yeah, there you go. Okay, and then you go to the jack until we decide to pull you into the processor. Now the bigger one is going to be this one here, right? Because that's tied to everything. This one was super light by comparison. Okay, let Newton take over for a little bit. And then processor time. Okay, this one's going to be bigger, but that's okay. So we do the same thing. You go up over this way. You go down over this way. And it should just slide right out. There might be a size limit. Much as I would love for this to work, it doesn't seem to be actually working. Alright, stop all tethers. I'm gonna need to actually pull this, don't I? Yeah, okay. So let's cut Didn't want to have to do it, but... So much for speedrun stats. I mean, there's only so much speedrun stats I can actually use. Another angle here. What do we got? This one. That's too bad. I mean, the limitations make sense. Definitely don't want these things going absolutely crazy, but it would be nice to be able to do some of this without having to pull it all out, especially since it all goes the same place. Okay, up, up, and away. Though that's what some people say about food, too, right? It all goes the same place. I don't care what it tastes like. I used to be like that in my college days. Because mostly I didn't really have time to enjoy good food, you know? It was mostly just, I need to get this done now, basically, because I have, like, you know, 6 projects to do that are due at, like, the end of the month, and I have, you know, all this stuff. And time was a very, very short resource. Like, I did not have a lot of it. So whenever I ate, it'd be like, whatever, man, I don't give a shit. Just give me food. I don't even care what it is, just give it to me. Nowadays, I care a little bit more. I do still eat, like, the same thing for, like, a week. But, like probably, like, once or twice a week, it's like, okay, no, I can't do it anymore. I can't do, like, the same meal for, like, 8 days in a row like I used to do. Just cannot do it. That's spinning off nicely, although it looks like it's going to get kind of impacted there. Go over this way. You know, just come towards the berth. I can always disconnect each other if I need to.
Transferring credits.
As soon as he gets past the thruster, or the reactor hold here, I guess. Right about there. Okay, down to the process sheet you go. This should come out too, right? No. This whole part should come out. I thought I took care of all the pieces here. Oh, there's 2 I'd missed. They're up top. Yep, this one here. This one here. The one down here. On the other side. What I don't want to do is pull the coolant just yet. So we're going to get rid of the rings. Okay, small bit of damage, big deal. We're going to get rid of the rings around the reactor here. Once that's done, we should be able to remove the cladding and then actually take the reactor out. So, let me pull you over this way. You over this way. Shouldn't be anything here we need. What am I missing? I don't see anything. It's actually tied to something else? Oh, you know what? It's down here, isn't it? Now it's tied to that, but there's no... Is it actually tied to the... Shoot, it is. It's this platform here that is tied to, so I can't pull it all out. At least not yet. Okay then. Can't do it that way. That's fine. How am I gonna do this? I need to detach that platform. The airlock's already depressurized, so that should be okay. Let me go ahead and do this. I'm a little worried there's actually coolant in here. But there might not be. Actually, why would the coolant be over here, right? Thruster fuel, maybe. But we've already ejected the thruster. Okay, that's a little strange, but okay. Did cover up one piece I want to grab. Okay, that's okay, we got to it. Up here, same deal. Oh, it's just in exactly the wrong place. Over here, what are you doing over there? There. Okay, that got ejected. Let me do this on this side as well. Down here. If I can pull this entire back section away, we might be able to get the reactor very easily, hopefully. I think we're gonna need to burn up the entire thing, all these cut points. We definitely don't want to explode them. I was thinking there for a minute, demo charge. but that might actually be a really bad idea. With the reactor right here, anything with a demo charge is probably a trap. So we go and cut these here. I guess we gotta cut the pipes. Oh no, it's just a support beam. It's not an actual pipe. Okay, well that makes it easier then. I was worried there that it was a pipe, but the schematic says it's a support beam, so that's easy then. We're almost out of oxygen. We gotta be at the end of the shift here too. Let's see if this works. This should be all the junction points. So now theoretically I should be able to pull the entire back section away towards the berth, because nothing else should be connected. Try to pull it more or less evenly away. Okay, that part came away. That's actually good. Ah, okay, the ECU's going with it, it looks like. Or trying to a point. Why only to a point? Well, because the ECU can only go so far. Yeah, that's an issue. No, it's pulling out. It's pulling out.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Except it shouldn't be tied to the ECU at all. Why would it be tied to the ECU? The whole thing is moving. Yeah, the whole backside's moving. Alright, full stop. I was really hoping I'd be able to pull this without pulling the ECU, but it looks like it's all come together. Whether we wanted to or not. There's no junction points here, so it's all just one big giant piece. Okay then, so the reactor's gotta come out. What I could do is tilt this towards the barge though, right? If I tilt it towards the barge, it's already kind of tilted towards the barge. If I go and tilt it the rest of the way towards the barge, that'll make it a little easier to drop the reactor where I want it to be. Yeah, that's totally working. Okay. So, full stop there. Newton should take it the rest of the way. Let's go ahead and get this supposed radiation shielding away.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
It'll be a little annoying, but they all should find their way over there. The mounting plate we might be able to take off without disrupting the flow there. Assuming we can actually... Well, we need to remove all the shielding first, right? Shielding out first. I say supposed radiation shielding because it's aluminum. As far as I know, aluminum's too light of a metal to actually put against radiation. Like, visually, it might, like, give you some well-being, but there's no actual protection going on here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Come over here. And dump that direction. Thank you. That it? One more. Oh, crap. The reactor's about to blow. Okay. Yeah, the reactor's about to blow. Okay, then. Well, separate it out.
Reactor meltdown detected. Urgent
Pull it over
action
this way.
required.
Don't bonk it too much. And down you go. Okay. A little scary, but it worked out.
Salvage secured. Applying credits.
No worries. A few worries, admittedly, but nothing we really need to worry about. It all worked out. Okay, you go to the processor. You come out. You go to the processor.
Credits
Go to the
deposited.
barge. Got a lot of just neat pieces all separating out. That all goes to the furnace.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are
Salvage deposit secured.
Not wrong, game.
Credits
Oxygen
awarded.
reserves are a little low. Okay, but this should be very simple, right? Yeah, we don't have anything too complicated left over. It's just big. But we can totally handle that next shift. And I'm kind of tempted just to dump it all in the processor, or in the furnace, rather. There's some pieces that go in the processor, but not too much left. Yeah, we have like a middle section where we get some barge materials, but largely we're done. With any luck, we have enough links points to be able to just afford some of our upgrades, and we should be good. We did accidentally destroy the thruster cap. That's a little embarrassing. Wow.
Certification level achieved.
That was quick.
License upgraded.
One of the benefits of going to a ship that we're qualified for. That actually might make the next story beat happen. Depending on what the story beats are based off. I would expect they're based on certification level, but maybe not. Maybe something else. Well, no story beat here.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx would like to share the following message. The only Ps permitted in the salvage yard are profit, processor, and potassium trifluoromethane sulfonate.
Okay then. Let's take a really quick look. Okay, so we had a Javelin heavy cargo. So heavy cargo versus heavy loader. That sounds really annoying. All those cargo pieces have to be separated out from the ship. That's super annoying. But it's still basically the same design. I mean, hopefully... I can't really tell, but it seems like all this would be one big compartment. Maybe? Might actually be in some ways a little bit easier than the fuel. Maybe. Okay, let's see if we can get some of these rentals away. We have 413 points. That should be enough. Let me see what I can do here. Okay, so let's get the laser cutter and buy that. 255 points. Well, that's something. Yeah, go do it. Anything we do to actually own our own? It's not too bad. We already own our own grapple. What about the demo charges? That's pretty expensive. Oh, can't do it yet. That takes 205. Oh, shoot. Didn't do the math right, did I? So I put on my own. Oh, nope. 159. One short. One little piece short. Okay, well, I can buy my own scanner. That's at least something. Okay. It's a start. 21, we're not going to be able to do anything, right? Yeah, pretty unlikely. All these are 70%, which is okay. I guess let's go ahead and repair the grapple. So we only have 10 repair kits left. I really don't want to do too much of this. Alright, we're good for right now. For now, thanks for watching. This has been Hardspace Shipbreaker on PC Universe, PC Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.